But hey, you know, it's with all the COVID and all the deaths happening, it's the perfect time for a fucking march on Washington by a bunch of idiots that aren't going to wear masks, all right?
Mississippi, into Florida. We'll turn north into Georgia, and we'll go up
this
through the Carolinas
is the
into Virginia,
Million MAGA March
on
happening
Friday.
This weekend in D.C.
And we're going to call for others to launch caravans around the nation, in the Midwest, in the South, and in the East Coast to D.C. Truckers are already announcing big strikes they're going to have, take over to D.C. this next weekend. So don't worry, President
It's part
Trump,
of the Stop the
cavalry's
Steal
coming.
movement.
You change the world forever. And whether we're supposed to be like the Alamo and go forward and be destroyed in this fight, or whether we are victorious, doesn't matter, because it's all before God, and God's looking down. And I laid out the future.
I'm infinitely amused by Alex Jones, but yeah, I hate his guts.
What's coming next, and they understood. And so this is going to be a lot easier now.
I wonder if he had a big bowl of chili before he did
He's
this
going to be right out in the
video.
open. But for all the yuppies and all the trendies and all those that have signed on to Satan,
I'm a yuppie and I signed on to Satan.
Donald John Trump, all I got was pain. But I knew that was the way to go. Just stay in your houses. Just submit. Biden's going to be nice. Oh, he's going to be real nice. We must not comply. It's the final assault. It's the takeover. And it's
Comply with what? Anything short of their fetishization of far-right fascism is complying. Let's check in with Raging Rob, who is on his way to D.C.
What's going on?
right now.
Let me turn my radio down.
Let's see what you got to say, Rob.
I'm on my way to D.C. I just crossed in.
And this was last
Got on
night.
the Ohio Turnpike right now.
I guess he's there by now.
I just got on the Ohio Turnpike. I'll be coming up on Cleveland in about an hour and a half.
I would assume he's
I'm
in
on my way to
D.C. by
right now
now.
on my Charger, my Dodge.
He might have
Charger.
stopped in
I
got
went
a
to
hotel
Lansing
room.
today and it was cold as fuck out. There was a few people out there. I didn't get there till about 2:15. But I met some good people there today in Lansing. I guess they're going to be out there every day.
They're not going with you to the Million MAGA
Until we
March?
get, re-audit. Or audit and a recount. Until we get the Supreme Court to do the job and have...
Now that was one of the things. The idiot I was talking to earlier today kept saying the Supreme Court, Bush v. Gore. And I'm like, do you even know how a case makes its way up to the Supreme Court? Do you even know what happened in Bush v. Gore? And he just kept saying the process, the process, the process. I'm like, the process worked. We had a vote. It was legitimate. You're a fucking idiot. And of course he got mad at me for calling him an idiot. But I'm like, dude, I explained why you're an idiot. I'm not just calling you names. Like the guy last night. Like, why do you get on to me for calling people dumb fucks? Get on to people for being dumb fucks, please. The world would be a better place instead of trying to police my fucking language.
Have them look at the results. A lot of fraud going on.
No. Oh! We do indeed have video proving fraud in the election. Stay tuned for that.
We had we're going to the Make America Great Again March is what it's called. It's in D.C. on Saturday. I thought I'd get a head start, get to D.C. and my hotel's in Virginia. My hotel is like literally like 20 minutes away from the White House on the Virginia side. So I thought I'd get there tomorrow, get some driving done tonight, and then get there, run throughout the night, get there tomorrow morning, check into my motel, and have Thursday and Friday.
And what are you going to accomplish?
Chill out.
What's your
And then go
demand?
to
You
my
want to
rally on
overturn the
Saturday.
election?
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in Ohio. So the stupid mainstream media, fake news, tried to say, well, this is a Proud Boy rally. I mean, there's Proud Boys going to be there.
The Proud Boys are going to be there.
Okay? There's a lot of groups going to be there. I'm sure BLM Antifa is going to be there. You know, there's a lot of groups going to be there. We had this
maybe making fun of you.
Chicago. I don't want to say the person's name, but there's a small group of young Make America Great Again Trump supporters that came up from Chicago.
Bunch of morons.
And they were in Lansing today. Now, I didn't catch the beginning of it because I didn't get to the Capitol. The thing started at noon. Noon every day in Lansing at the Capitol. But I didn't get there till about 2:15. Okay? And this young crowd, I don't want to say names, but they're kind of big mouths. And I guess they were saying some nasty stuff to some females. When I didn't catch it because I wasn't there. I didn't get there till 2:15. And I heard what they were saying.
Where is his phone at? Because, like, it looks like it's between, like, his legs or something. Is it strapped to his steering wheel? Like, what the fuck? And why are they always driving when they make these videos?
Saying, and then they went over on Black Lives Matter, the mural in front of the Capitol, and started standing on it, and, you know, whatever. It's whatever.
That doesn't seem very nice.
But you know, I respect women, and I don't be saying that kind of crap to females. I don't care what.
And, like, they're pissing on BLM, but he's listening to some rap music while he's driving down the road.
Side you're on. But anyway, that group, I guess they're from Chicago, and they stopped in Lansing. I guess they're on their way to D.C. So that group I'll probably see in D.C. Alex Jones, he's coming to D.C. So
Alex Jones!
It's going to be big. There's going to be rallies all over the country on Saturday, at like every state capital. But D.C.'s the big one. So I'm glad I could be part of this. I'm going to be part of making history. I'm going to be this thing in D.C. this Saturday is going to make history, and I'm glad to be part of it. This thing is going to be historical. I mean, they're expecting now. It's going to be.
He thinks Alex Jones is goddamn MLK.
So anyway,
Alex Jones gonna be on the steps of the monument. I have a dream.
A little over an hour, so. I'll keep
They're turning the frogs gay.
Raging Rob out.
Raging Rob. I'm gonna check in with him again sometime. Wonder how many views that had. I shouldn't have closed it out so fast. Now, Raging Rob is driving to D.C. to protest the fact that the Trump campaign has been in the courts. Saying this is not a fraud case. We are not alleging fraud. We are not saying anyone is trying to steal the election. He's saying there were good faith errors. And there were good faith errors. Now, you might have heard about the Dominion software. Is that what they've all been raving about? That was a good faith error. They didn't update the software interface. There was also the recanvass in Wisconsin, which resulted in 271 good faith errors that threw out Trump votes. So in the audit of 51 counties in Wisconsin, they ended up throwing out 271 votes for Trump and adding 10 votes to Biden. Now, those kind of good faith errors do indeed happen in the election, but they're not proof of anything.